Now, let's copy this. Let's go here. See this now. So paste this here, and I don't need this anything now here. Okay. All right. Now this is your graph. Remember, this is the clustered column graph. Now, if you see here, there are other graphs as well. Stack column chart. This one, and this one. If you pay attention, they look like same family type of charts, isn't it? Vertical bars are here. So why they are there? And if you see, the name is clustered column chart, stack column chart. This is also column chart, but instead of the clustered, it is a stack column chart, right? So what is this stacking? What is this stacking? Let's go and see that. Now this is your chart which you have seen. Clustered column chart. I copy this and I paste it here. I'm going to change this to stack 1. Stack means what? One thing over the another. One above another. Right? Stacking. Mixing. I can say. It's like mixing. Right? One thing you're putting on the another end and just keep moving. Right? So I change this to stack. Now when you change this to stack, now you can see it's a stack. How do I know it's a stack? Well, when you select the visual, you see that particular visual gets highlighted. See this particular option here. When I select this gets highlighted. Now, why do they look same? If they are different, then why they look same? Because obviously there is a reason for this visual to be here, right? Pay attention because they are from the same family. So I want that you should understand the difference between these two. See, the thing is that what I'm going to do now, so we can understand the difference. Right now, it's age group sale, so both look same. But you will find the difference if, let's say, for example, in the legend, again, in the legend, I'm going to do one thing. I'm going to put the same thing country, right? And here also, I'm going to put the country. See now, in the legend, you find the fields are same, right? Not in every visual, you will find these fields same. I told you yesterday also, right? So when you put this now field here, you will find that actually not the difference, right? Because this is stacking. So what happened? Every country is put above the other. This is called the stacking, right? However, here, it doesn't happen like this. It put the country next to the another country. It's not going to be stacking. Here, you're just using one category only. I mean, one bar only. But here, there are around 7, 8 different bars, right? So it means that, first of all, if in your graph, you believe that this is going to take a lot of width, because obviously I can't keep this graph in this way. It's not so readable, right? So if let's say you have countries, lot of countries, and it's taking time, it's taking your this what you call the resources, the width, the space, because this requires width, isn't it? Well, then you may go and try to use this visual, because this visual is vertical, right? This visual needs your space only vertically. If I put 10 more countries, this width-wise, it will not require the extra space. The only thing that you have to do is you have to just increase this so that the other countries' contribution, we can see that here, right? So the area, so how do you look at this? This is the area which is, I think in terms of the strength, this is the broadest one, the largest one, right? So obviously it means this country has done the maximum scale, right? And I can see that it's India. And then if you see here, this is all the dummy numbers, right? So this is Germany, where we have a very less sale as compared to the other ones. So here you actually basically judge based on this area, which each of the legend they have. The more area they have, it means the better performance it has done. If it is, a performance type of a thing. If I'm showing this in terms of cost or maybe loss, then it's the opposite. Okay, so that's why they are both called the column charts, but this is the stack one. This is the stacking. And this is not the stacking, this is the clustered one. But this is also column, this is also column, vertical. Okay, so this way we can have this. And if you pay attention here, the formatting part, everything is the same. Everything is the same here. If I go here and I show you, see that? Almost every part is same. Right? Every part is same. So x-axis, y-axis, legends, all everything is there. So I'll keep the legend title off. I don't want the country. Everybody knows these are the countries, right? So that's it. And then in the general, in the effects, you can remember, you can change this the background of the graph. If you want the borders, you can have. Just a quick revision I'm doing here. Okay, the important things. Shadow, if you want the shadow. No, we don't need the shadow. It's fine. Yeah. Okay. So text in the legend. So text is okay. What I want is, I want to see another option here. Let me show you. Column section again the same. If you want to change the colors of these countries, scroll. Right. If you want the borders and all that, we don't need that. Colors are fine. Okay. Then I see here the one option which was not there before, ribbons. This option was not available. What is it now? Let me on this. You see that? What happened? Pay attention. This is also very useful. Ribbon. There's a specific visual for this actually. I'll show you here. There is, ribbon. But now they have inserted this here also. Now what is the ribbon? It gives you very good information from your analysis perspective. What is it? Let's go back to this, the format part. Yeah, ribbon. Okay. Ribbon. The colors, which I want to change the colors. Now, before we change the colors or put the borders, let me show you what exactly it is. So this ribbon option is not available in this chart. It doesn't apply here, but here it is. See this now. Let me just put this. Yeah. You see that before the ribbon, you have joined. Not necessarily, it's compulsion for you to create this, but if you want, you can. See, this is the original chart. Now, once you join the ribbon, what happens? These lines, these waves gets created. What is it? If you go and see this, let's say, let's understand this very good information. Countries, France, right? Obviously, this is also France, right? Because of the color, I can say France, 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 right? Number of sale happened in this category is what? 12,800, around 13,000, right? This is the sale for which year? Well, there's no filter. There's no year here. So it's using all the years, right? We have 3 years of data in our data. So it's adding up all, right? Now, when you go here, see the same. 10,000 for the same country. But now this time the category is 1 to 2. 1 to 2, right? The category, the sale we have done for this 1 to 2 years, the children, right? Sale is 10,000 and here it is 12,000. It means, what is the difference? 2,500 minus 19. So what happened from one category to the another category when you're going? It's telling you all the information. I really love this information. People often underestimate this ribbon chart. It's not a ribbon chart. It's a column chart only, but they're given this ribbon. So ribbon chart is separate. Okay. So we can quickly go and check that how the sales happen. 19% fall from 2 to 3 year category to the 1 to 2. So why it happened? Because the country is same. So, why the sale actually has gone like 19%. Okay. Then you further go. Now what happens? See, again, there is a sales change between 1 to 2 year and 0 to 6 months. Why 0 to 6? Because this is 0 to 6 now. So when you're going from this to this to this, it's picking the previous one and the next one. So here my sale was 10,000 and here my sale was 9,200. Again, it's a drop 10%. And then go here, it's 3%, which is okay, 5%. Here we have increased the sale by 5%. Same way, if you hover here, you'll find now this is talking about the India, right? India. And you can change the colors in case if you want to change any color, give some strong color. But see, 16,000 sale, 13,000 sale in 1 to 2 year category. So when you hover here, you got to know what is a change. What is a change? So this is a very useful information, right? Now about if you are very much particular about the creativity part, so here you can see they have matched the series color, which means that the color which Power BI has chosen, the same colors have been provided here. You say, no, I don't want, I want a different color. For this particular thing, you can do that. You can off this. And now you can choose a different color from here. Let's say I'll let's say I use maybe a different color. You see that? This is the color, right? Now, please understand, this color is for all. So now I will have to go and select every country and then I'll start giving the colors, the variants right? So I will never waste my time on this, but for me it's a waste, but for somebody else, it can be something very kind of catchy thing, or maybe you want to do that. So, I mean, in this way, you can go and create all these. Okay, you can create all this. I'll not go with this. I'll simply say, well, you match the color. You match the color. Now, you see, matching color doesn't happen here because of the same problem that I have to go back here and I have to put that. I have to select those options and I want to then manually I want to say match series color for those options. But instead of that, I'll say reset to default and I'll try to save now. Let's see that. Let's on the ribbon and there we go. You see that? Right? So reset to default sometimes works. Right? But yes, one thing I can do, like for me, personally, on personal level, I will not like create the same colors. With the same type of the thickness. I prefer having some light color so that it can tell me that basically this is a bit different. You see that? Something like this. And if you want, though I will not create the borders, but you can create the borders as well. See, the borders are also there. And then in the border also, I think they will have given the options for color and all that. Okay, width wise, for example, you see that? Not required. I will not go with that. But I just actually told you this option. Okay. So in the layout, what is there? Space between the ribbons. Well, again, I will not touch this part. Space between these ribbons. If you want to keep a bit of the difference, the space, you want to move them from each other, you can have some. Can you see that? The space is coming, right? Which I can say looks fine, provided you keep it to maybe 5 or 10%, Yeah. But anyways, so this is all about this data label. I don't want to show the data label here, right? This on this, this chart, data label. I'm okay with that because there are too many data labels here. I'll not go with that one. Okay. Well, then that's it. So this option, ribbon, is wonderful option. So ultimately, now you know that what is the basic difference between clustered column chart and the stack. One stack always takes the value one above the another. So width-wise, it's not taking the space. Height-wise, it is. Sometimes, to utilize our proper space of this canvas, because there will be the visuals aren't shown. We can go and decide one of the visual, right? Though they give the same type of analysis, but based on the space also, keeping the space also in mind, factor in mind, we can decide. Okay, now this is done. Now I'm going to copy this and paste it one more time. Let's just put this here and just going to, yeah. There's one more of this family that I want to show you, which is 100% stack. It's again the same thing. See here, we have covered this stack 100%. I'm just going to click on this and you see this is how it's going to look like. And I will not use the ribbon option. First of all, let me off this. Yeah. Now, what is the difference? See, both the graphs are same stack and 100% stack, except for that it tells you the numbers in the percentage. This number in the percentage. And here you can see the grid also is percentage. Basically, here it's going to tell you the number, but here it's going to tell you the percentage. Percentage means total sale done by the USA on the entire process, where age is 2 to 3 years. So it means it's contributing 12% for this category. This is contributing 22%. This is contributing 15%. Again, up to you. What do you want to show to the audience? Percentage-wise or the number-wise? Percentage-wise is always, it's a very nice information. Here also, this is what it was telling you, right? So anyways, so these all charts belongs to the column family. Now, do you want stack or 100% or you want clustered? It's again a matter of your choice. And also sometimes it depends upon the space which you're using for your dashboards. Okay. Now, here also you have to understand one thing. If let's say in this graph, somebody had WhatsApp me on my group 2 days back. He was using almost here 18, 19, I think, fields, right? And there were some fields which we could not even see because of the low number. So choosing the visual means that you are making sure at the end of the day, your audience understand that. Now, if I'm going to put 17, 18 countries here, or 25 countries, 30 countries, people will not be able to understand that because there will be so many slabs here. Are you getting the point? Right? Like, for example, I guess we have a lot of items in our graph. Let me try to put the item here instead of the country. Let's see that. Look at this now. We have so many items that even the legend say you have to scroll on this. Right? So basically what he said, sir, the problem is that my legends are, I can't see the legends in one single visual. And I looked at this snapshot and said, what are you trying to prove with this? I mean, this is not the right way. I don't know. I mean, you can try choosing other visual. That I'm not saying that there's, so many items you cannot show by taking the help of by putting them in some other visual, though I doubt, because all visuals, they need some, breathing space. But definitely this is not a good idea. So I suggested him, why don't you create a formula or DAX where you put the top 10 items visible here and rest of them, you can put them in the other, right? So there will be only 11 entries. 10 people can look because they are top entries, and the other, I don't think so. They would be interested. Or if they are, then just create top 10 and bottom 10. Because the top 10s, what you will see, they will not come in the bottom 10. So, there are different ways of doing it, right? So, all I'm saying is, make your graphs beautiful. They should tell the data story. They should not scare the audience. Okay. So what was it? Country? Yeah. All right.